So, last we left off, big boom, lots of zombies, very angry, running at you. You start running, you fight them back, you keep running, you fight them, you run again, you make your way down through the door, close the door behind you, and you're now into some deep, dark caves, which stretch out before you into the darkness, which you can partially see through.
Hello, Swingers Pete. I know that was a recap of what happened last time, but that has effectively been this entire arc so far.
It has been, yes. You guys stand looking down into the cave systems. You can hear movement behind the door behind you. Not scratching on the door, but things running around in the cobbled streets.
Hey Pete, are we on a different map, by the way? Oh wait, so I think I just found where the John's token was. Never mind, ignore.
Ignored.
Thank you. Well, wait, what? No, never mind.
Who said that?
It's all on you, what you doing?
Okay, so, like, what's the exact layout of the tunnels in front of us? Are there multiple directions we can go, sorry?
It leads directly down south and starts to curve to the left, and it starts to descend again slightly.
Well, no way but to go forward.
I guess since we're just going into this area, I think Brandon just wants to listen out if there's any sounds of movement, just kind of in the general area before he starts moving forward.
Roll me your perception check.
A 2.
Ara keeps shifting slightly beside you, and you keep hearing the creak of the armor that she's wearing, and a tail hits the floor every now and then. A foot taps.
Okay, I guess I'm not hearing anything with this going on. Right, I reckon, as you say, Dave, onwards and upwards, or downwards, I guess, in this case.
It's funny how we continuously fight ourselves going into caves.
Yeah, this is becoming a bit of a disturbing trend.
Keep a lookout for slimes. Is it a trend if it's only the second time?
But is it really? I mean, we went into that cave like, what, 3 or 4 times?
Yeah, but it's the same cave.
Yeah, but it's still the same experience going into that same cave.
You guys miners or something?
Oh,
I am quite young. Yeah, she is a minor. But the rest isn't.
Yeah, the last item that we needed to get was in a cave infested with these acidic slime creatures. It was a real bad time.
Oh, we used to have slimes around. It can be quite annoying, especially when they multiplied.
Yeah.
Which color are the slimes?
Typically green, but you also get orange ones as well.
Have you ever seen a red slime?
Yeah, apparently they have healing properties from what we heard.
Can't say I have now.
I think they can be created by just feeding like a regular slime a lot of healing potions. Not especially useful to us right now, but interesting tidbit.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it is.
I'm really bad at small talk, I'm sorry.
Is anyone claustrophobic by any chance?
The pathway that goes to the south starts to descend slightly again, whereas the pathway to the north starts to elevate slightly.
Downwards or upwards?
Decide to stick to the right walls, right?
No, it was left first time, but
Then
we already explored the entire...
I have a feeling that what we're seeking might be downwards rather than upwards, but that's just a complete hunch.
My feeling says
Well,
that
whatever,
upwards doesn't go far.
Let's go upwards to make sure there's nothing in our backs, then continue downwards.
I mean, I think, to be fair, we're probably going to explore most of this place until we find what we're looking for, so it's just less if we go a certain way or just what order.
The west side tunnel ends in a dead end, and at the end of the tunnel there's a pile of bones, just discarded against the sides. The northwards tunnel continues to head upwards.
It continues.
Are they Yuanti bones or different?
Based on the skulls, you can surmise they are, yes.
That's not a good sign, guys.
The Yanti bones?
Yeah.
I mean,
why is there?
I mean, John, we've literally gone through a city of the undead. I mean, I think at this point, a pile of bones isn't perturbing in comparison.
Yeah, these are dead.
Yeah.
The others are still moving.
These are dead. So is there something here that kills them, or did they kill some of their own?
Or maybe they just died slowly, and so do all the others.
I mean,
Maybe they just disregard them.
I mean, from the couple of diaries you found, it seemed like a lot of them starved to death. So maybe it was just that.
Yeah. Poor dudes.
Considering
upwards.
Yeah. May as
Yeah.
well just look around everywhere.
I expect a dead end.
A dead end at the skeleton.
Your sense of humor has the weirdest timing, Kara. Not that it isn't appreciated, but still, you choose your moments.
Up to the north, again, you see a large amount of bones piled into the corners. They're charred, blackened, and the tunnel starts to slope down to the east.
Bones look like they were burned. Maybe they didn't make it when the fire came.
I mean, do you reckon that I've got literally nothing to back this up, but do you think, like, the fire maybe originated from the place? I mean, if the book is here too.
Could be, yeah.
Or they got sacrificed. Like there was a whole bit about burning
Yeah, and
The unworthy.
lesser beings.
What if they already burned the book?
Then we probably wouldn't have been here.
it'd be weird for Devlin to bring us to a place to seek an object that was already destroyed.
He doesn't know
Did we-
anything, does he?
He does.
Should we check the green box? Maybe it's just shining a little.
What?
The green box that checks the items if we're nearby.
Do you see any book nearby?
Maybe we can get a vibe from the box.
You do remember that you have to be close to find the item, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when you remember that thing only reacted really after we dealt with the slime, so maybe like it seems that if it's behind, like it's like bad Wi-Fi. Like if there's like a solid surface or barrier, maybe that interferes with the signal too, even if it's close to us.
Sounds
Also,
very.
As you say that and you enter into the splits, you start to see a large amount of bones on the floor scattered about that start to become more numerous towards the south tunnel.
Maybe there's a giant monster in here that's eating things. I've seen
Yeah, I
things
was
like this.
thinking this.
Maybe we just take the path that leads away from the bones and go about this way.
Who's gonna walk in front, by the way?
Weren't you?
Honestly, John.
Yeah, but that's why I'm asking for a change.
Yeah, but if you get hit by something, no offense, John, you're likely to be able to take at least one. History has proven that I just go down like a sack of potatoes if I get so much as a splinter.
Y'all think that there's a monster nearby?
Yes.
Honestly,
Without luck, yes.
I mean,
What?
really, it's just more playing it safe. I mean, if there's another way we can go before going towards the bones, I would.
There's still the
Advocate.
whole other end of the tunnel.
Maybe it joins up again.
Yeah, let's go towards the splitting that has the least amount of bones.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just go.
But perhaps whatever is killing these things is somewhere without the skeletons.
I mean,
Okay.
if that thing is nearby, we will probably more likely not come across it. But I think going the
Are-
direction. Oh, sorry.
No, finish. I was going to ask the DM something.
What's the DM?
No, all Brandon was going to say is, I think everything down here is dangerous. We're just trying to go down the least dangerous routes first before we engage with something. I think it's inevitable that we're going to run to something bad down here. Later, it's just trying to get put off as long as possible, I guess.
Yeah, I get a bad. What do you say? It gut feeling.
Was you going to ask a question?
Could I check if there's any other signs like balls or claw marks on the ground and walls, or maybe even the bones?
Roll me. I'm going to say investigation.
Investigation. Nice.
Number 2.
Walls closing in on you. You think they might have shifted slightly.
Is it getting smaller in here?
No,
What? No.
not that I've noticed.
Are you
I didn't.
claustrophobic?
I didn't think you'd go claustrophobic,
No,
John.
I've been in caves before, but not this long and this deep, and
I guess
with
it's possible
zombies
though.
behind me and no
I mean-
idea where I'm going, and there's not even a guide. And okay, there weren't any bones.
Maybe just try not to think about it so much, John, and the walls won't kind of expand back out. I don't really know how this works.
I just like pretty caves, not caves with. Okay, that's a wall. I don't think we can go ahead. That's a wall, right?
Yes,
Okay.
John, we can't go through walls. Last I checked, anyway.
Unless it's like that scene in Harry Potter.
Maybe it's a fake wall.
Why would you assume that, though?
I will try to run into the wall.
What are you doing?
What roll should I make you make for running into the wall?
Athletics or acrobatics?
How much are you into this run? Are you hesitating or are you just sprinting out?
I'm gonna run to it like they would in Harry Potter.
So you spread to get
Okay,
the
okay.
wall.
Yeah.
Scara wear a helmet?
Roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Yes.
I have a feeling that you're actually going to make this like a ghost wall. Just
Or another 2?
2.
how have we rolled two?
As you run towards the wall, you think you see it shimmer slightly. You speed up a little bit and you run straight into the wall, dealing 1 point of damage, bouncing back.
Ow.
Oh my god, what are you guys doing?
I'm done. Brandon turns to Lante and just says, "Lante, I'm sorry. I'm not even sure for what exactly. Just
I'm surrounded.
Sorry.
It's okay, I still think I'm
perhaps-
hallucinating this all.
I
We're getting
feel you,
delirious. We've
know-
been traveling in the
I
heat.
just want to.
There's not a lot of oxygen in caves.
I think you're just
Thought
finding
the excuses
excuses.
were
June.
like,
At this point,
no,
I'd
I'm
rather
not finding excuses.
encounter a monster
I-
than stay here.
yeah, we probably should get moving. That likely made a bit of noise.
Would
Kara,
stay once.
alright. I check on her.
Let's say again,
Feeling okay, Kara? It was
Yeah,
quite
it's-
a run. Alright.
It's a real wall.
As you make your way down this cave, the bones become more and more numerous to the point where you're walking on a carpet of bones, and they steadily start to creep towards the ceiling.
Like being in Paris.
Hey,
I don't think we've been to the
As you
same
reach here,
palace then.
you're now crawling effectively between the bones and the ceiling, or eventually see them meet the ceiling at a dead end.
Only bones, nothing else. It's a lot of dead creatures.
Hey, Lante, I got a question for you. Obviously, we've seen a bunch of undead here, but did the Lante like dabble with? I don't even know if this is actually a thing or not. With like necromancy.
I mean, there were generally undead in the world, but every group has dabbled with just about everything to some degree.
I mean, I'm asking specifically just given the amount of bones that we're seeing here. I'm just wondering if they were particularly well known for it.
They could be quite known for blood magic, but not really necromancy.
But it is blood magic, Dante.
Largely focused on curses, sacrifices to gain power.
Sacrifices seem to be one of their things. Like, there was a lot written about that.
As you enter into this chamber, again you see a lot of bones piled towards the sides of the walls. These seem to be a bit neater though, like they've been placed, arranged. It's decoration.
Does it resemble some sort of altar?
No,
Okay.
it seems to be decoration along the sides. No pattern to it, no consistency.
Just neatly placed.
But that means that someone here has been active. I assume we'll be finding the person who ran away.
The tunnel now splits again, going to the northeast and the southwest. The northeast continues down, the southwest goes up.
I think we should continue downwards, personally.
Is there also decoration on the...
It is staying
Southwest.
consistent along the sides of the walls now.
Yeah.
Skulls, random assortments of bones, rib cages.
and on both branches?
Yes.
I think we go
Needed. If needed, I picked up chalk with me so I can write down instructions on the walls if we think we're gonna get lost.
I mean, to be fair, we have headed down at each, I think at pretty much each possible juncture so far, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
So we just head up, I would imagine.
And then it's
Let's
just me
continue
getting
down.
confused.
I say we continue downwards.
Was it downwards our left side or our right side?
Our left side is down. No.
The northeast is down.
So far we've
Down,
been sticking to the left wall anyway.
Down it is. Pop up.
Down by going up just to confuse you.
Yeah.
Can I at this point listen to hear if I hear any footsteps or breathing other than our
Only
party members?
wall two.
A perception check.
Yes.
Wall two.
No, I'm better than you.
Oh,
17.
get out of it.
You listen, trying to concentrate, closing your eyes and extend your senses. You hear the breathing, you start to fade that into the background, and a stillness settles on you. You're not able to pick up anything at all.
So,
Except,
wherever-
as you walk, you can feel an echo further along this tunnel. Not an echo being made by something else, but of your footsteps dying off into a larger chamber.
It sounds like we are on our way towards the exit or opening. It's a large chamber up ahead.
You round the bend and you see a large wall with a large stone door. The door is slightly open. Around the door there are skulls piled to either side, looking walking towards you as you approach.
Totally not ominous.
No, definitely not.
Sounds floating.
Anything written on the door?
It is more or less the same as the first door, but without the riddle.
Alright.
But there is no animation to it. It's simply stone.
Do we do another vibe check?
Yeah, say we peek around and well, first see what is there. Peek.
You
Peek around.
and you see another wall and another door, again slightly open.
Guys, there's a second door. It's a double door.
Ooh.
That means they really want to keep people out. Or
Both
keep
open.
whatever is inside in.
The second door is the same as the first door, or
Yes.
also peek through that one?
When you peek through that one, you can actually see light within. You see a large open cavern stretch out before you. Several buildings in front with a couple paths leading between them up to a large cathedral. At the roof of this large open space, there is a crystal that is giving off light. The closest thing to daylight you've seen since being down here, and it hurts your eyes slightly to look at it. You can see desiccated trees dotted around, long since dead. However, still whole.
Well,
Do you
guys,
see-
I think we found our temple.
Yeah.
Nah, that
Yes.
could be any temple.
There are not a lot of temples left in this place, so I don't think so. Could you do, which one of you could, Kara, I believe. Can you do a vibe check as we are closing in onto those buildings?
Yeah.
You'd be lost without me.
It was 30 foot, wasn't it, for your vibe check?
60.
60s.
Vibe check.
The vibes
Once you
are
do some vibe check,
totally on.
I would take
Oh,
out
just
my
so you know,
phone.
I can only do this one more time now.
You reach out with your senses, and you don't actually pick up anything really.
No vibes.
That's good.
The
Vibe
place has
roll.
literally no vibes.
That's good.
Just.
Can I, in the meantime, snap a picture of the cathedral on my phone?
Guys,
You
there
can,
is
yes.
one thing
How
I
are you
am.
charging
Like,
that thing again?
there is one thing that I am a little bit concerned about. I think it's good that we haven't picked anything up, but I'm wondering if that crystal does more than just give out light.
Like it's something dangerous,
Or it could be masking something.
or it could be the cause of the great fire.
Maybe
Or
it's
Yeah.
a magical conduit for the
or
immense source of power.
In fact, I suppose I could just say, hey, Lonte, the crystal up there, does it? You reckon it does more than just give out light, or can you sense anything else from it?
You see him close his eyes.
+6, damn.
Seems to be some kind of mana crystal, I think. It's weak, but it's got magic in it. I don't think
So-
it's for anything other than light.
What is a mana crystal?
A crystal of mana. Silly.
What is mana?
It's magical
Magical
essence.
essence. Oh, I know magic stuff.
Alright.
Maybe it's all. That is what is keeping the undead alive.
Or
Hey.
away from this place.
Actually makes me think then, I mean, assuming that this place is safe, I remember you mentioning, Lante, that a couple of your items were completely mana-starved. Could you use that crystal to recharge them? Or is that not how that works?
He puts a hand on his chin for a second, looking up. Maybe. In terms of scale, it is about 90 feet up, just so you're aware.
Oh, that's. I actually have no idea. Let me check meters.
30
Oh,
minutes.
that's quite.
That's
oh,
quite
yeah.
a lot. Yeah, I think it will be difficult to reach that place. But we first need to, or either we first check the buildings around us, or head straight to the prize, the big building in the center,
Kara couldn't vibe anything from the
which means
buildings
no
around us.
undead. But there
I
could
think-
be items, money, books.
Two statues.
I
Or
think the
stones.
my
Ye-
my only other concern is, and this is probably my overactive imagination at play, is if we end up, like, if the book is in there, I'm just kind of paranoid that the bones that we saw along the way will kind of reconstitute themselves into, like, skeletal warriors. Is that actually possible?
Teleport it back as soon as we find the book.
Not
It didn't hap-
necessarily.
It
No.
did happen when we
Yeah.
got the horn.
And it didn't happen for Timothy, I want to say. What was his name?
Well, no, I mean,
Oh, Tarek.
Derek.
I mean, he wouldn't have been in danger if that was the case.
So it could be that the moment we have it, we get yanked towards the shop. It could be that we have to make our way to the shop. Could be that
Oh.
those skeletons come back to life. Anything is possible. Could be that nothing will happen.
A lot of it, but could be's.
Worst case, I can still turn them away once.
Preferably, I want to save that for the when we get through the
Worst
city
case.
on the way
Oh.
back. But yeah, if needed, it's needed. Yeah, so I say we just head straight to the price.
I think so too. Like, we've had a couple of close calls so far. I would just rather not run the risk of using any more resources before we go in now.
I do have a faint feeling
Do you need
that
the bathroom?
that the one who was running away earlier is
It's inside there.
or in these other buildings in this area, because he didn't seem like an undead, so he would not pass the vibe check.
Yeah.
My vibe check isn't undead, it's like good and evil.
That's even more ambiguous.
They're not quite subjective, though.
Right, straight to the price.
It'd be bad to give one of those bones to Bella and Luna.
You want to give them not the human remains, but to the remains of creatures that were here who knows how long. Disease-ridden bones.
With Mars' bone in its mouth.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a magical dog. I'm sure it's fine.
As you make your way up towards the cathedral, the doors are open.
I walk in.
And you see before you a large open space full of rows of benches. Try to figure the word then.
Pew pew.
All pointed towards altar. The altar is elevated slightly, but in the centre of it there is an open space in the floor with a staircase leading down.
Is there any books nearby?
There is one on the altar.
I walk towards the altar to read that.
Pages are not as brittle as most of the books that you have found so far. You can actually turn them without destroying them. The current page that he was open on talks about a story of how one of the Yuan-Ti went seeking a path. They went out into the deserts of the world for years at a time, before eventually they came back carrying a stone that was on fire. It burnt their hands, but they felt no pain. With it, they promised salvation for their kind.
A stone on fire that did burn but felt no pain.
If you pass through several other more pages, it goes on to say how they put together a great ritual. And with that ritual, they burnt the planets of all of the non-believers, starting the Great Age of the Yuan-Ti.
Definitely great age. Does it say anything about him or praise him?
At the end of each chapter, it ends with praise him.
Do they even know it's a him?
Could be royal him.
Do the pages kind of like mention, I don't know, like the god figure by name other than just generically referring to them as that?
Maybe his name is him.
At no point, as you flick through the pages of the book that is open, does it reference any name.
No.
They're always referred to as him.
Hey Dave, does that book mention, because I mean, the ritual started the Great Age of the Yuan-Ti, but looking around, now I think that's over. Does it kind of mention what went wrong, in their opinion?
No, because it says that there's this ritual that would burn the non-believers, and I think that did happen. And it would start the age of the Yuan-Ti, which I think did happen.
Right, I see. So there's nothing after that to kind of...
No, I think we're living in the after effects of this also great age, where they burned oxygen.
Does him,
Quote unquote, great.
Yeah.
does him refer to the Stargazer, or was that another god?
I don't know, doesn't say.
They could
There is
just
no
be
mention of
really
the
big,
Stargazer.
It's just him.
They could just be really big fans of the band.
Which band?
Him.
Not aware of that band.
Really?
Anyway, I think we have to, I don't know, head downstairs. And I point towards the staircase.
Think we'll find
Or ladder.
find that guy down there?
I assume so.
When
The
is
doors were
going-
opened. So,
When has going deeper ever ended well for us?
when we got the horn from the ginormous slime.
That's very vague for me. I don't think I was fully aware of what we were doing then.
Downstairs.
Okay.
Pleasure walking ahead this time, Mr. Martinez.